2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm like,
2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's pretty rough.
that's when you know that's going to be a long level.
Yeah, you know, when it's like, finish under... Oh.
Like a minute 4, 50 seconds, 50 seconds, minute 4.
Need for Speed Carbon had like race war ones where it would be like...
Race war.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
Do you remember the beginning of the one like Fast and Furious movie? Like
I've never seen a Fast and Furious.
Okay, so Fast and Furious 4. Well, in Fast and Furious 1, there's a thing called Race Wars.
Oh god.
Where it's like they're in the desert and they're racing, and then there was like...
Why would you call it that?
And then in Fast and Furious 4, they were like, she was like, and we used to come to these things, and then Vin Diesel's like, Race Wars, he's like, we invented Race Wars. And I was just like, oh.
You sure did, lady.
I was like, ooh. But welcome, everyone, to the channel.
It's been a while.
It's been a hot minute. If you don't remember us, I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Jonah. We are Things Go Wrong.
That's right. And today, Jonah, how have we not made it out of this town yet?
It's like we're a pop punk band, you know?
Oh, man.
We're just trying to get out of this town and we're complaining
In
about
the
it.
words of Bowling for Soup, I hope I get the F out of this hometown.
Yeah.
That's right. I know Bowling for Soup.
BFS. Big frickin' soup.
But Jonah, there have been some big things going on in both of our lives.
Yes.
In your life, what has been going on?
I went on vacation. Had a bit of mental health thing where I'm gonna seek an appointment out. I got an appointment Monday, getting help, hopefully getting medicated. Yeah.
You know, when I said big things, I honestly didn't even think that about you talking about that. So yeah. I'm sorry if you felt put on the spot there.
Oh,
that's
okay.
not what I meant.
I tweeted it out to my audience of almost 1,400. It's okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, what I more meant was, we've both gotten into a new genre of entertainment, I would say.
I've kind of been in on this genre, not the fangirl kind of thing, but I'm aware of it, and I've been watching a lot of the content on YouTube specifically.
I am very new to this. I was never into it. All of a sudden, thanks to another friend who is really into it, they recommended listening. So I started listening to the Morbid podcast, which, for those of you who don't know, is true crime.
Yep, he's one of those hoes now.
That's right. I now listen to true crime, and I know exactly how all the murderers did it.
Oh, God.
I could basically be a detective now.
Well, where I get most of my, quote-unquote true crime fix, I just want to... First off, I want to preface this by saying we're not fanboys or anything.
Absolutely not.
And we're going to be, if we ever talk about, what we're watching in true crime, we want to put proper respect on the victims' names.
Oh, so that's actually one of the things that I do really like about Morbid, is they do their best to, take the time to respect each and every victim.
It's
especially when it's... the ones that I've mainly listened to so far have been serial killers. Yeah. And they will literally make a 2-part episode because they're... they want to go...
They've done a lot of things.
Yeah, they want to go into the life of each of the person, so that they're just not victim number 1, victim number 2. Yeah. It's this was this person, this was their goals in life, this is what people said about them.
Yeah, we're not going to be ooh, Ted Bundy gang.
No.
Or man, don't clip this out of context. Man, I really relate to Ed Gein.
No, so the ones that I've listened to so far, the main ones have been Leon Keys.
Yeah.
Pretty rough. Hillside Stranglers.
Oh.
And the Sunset Strip Killers.
And
I got very little... I listened to the first part of the Toy Box Killer, and honestly, I don't think I can do part 2. That one was absolutely horrific.
That was the old guy who had this...
The park ranger.
Yeah, and he had this entire room.
Mm-hmm. It was literally a shipping container of stuff. Yeah, torture devices, essentially.
Yeah, a content warning for, one of the cops, arrived on the scene and, I guess couldn't cope and ended up,
It was bad. Yeah. It was really bad. But, they did go over the one person who basically got him caught, who she escaped, and
Oh, yeah,
honestly,
and she
props.
Yeah, what was it like? She was naked on the road and she came
Covered in
across-
blood.
Yeah, it's like
She
oh
ran it.
God.
She actually ran into someone's house, and just busted
Yeah.
in and was like, "I need help." So honestly, props to her.
Yeah, it's
I unfortunately don't remember any names, but honestly, I don't think I could ever do that in a situation like that.
yeah. It's
I would be the person to lay down and die.
Yeah, it's a rough. That's a rough story.
It's yeah. So that one, I honestly, I can't do any more of that. My stomach can't take that. But true crime is interesting just because it really gets to the psychology of like how can someone murder someone else?
Yeah, it's like
How does one get to that point of just killing someone?
and especially them getting caught. Like there's these specific killers. I was like, oh, I accidentally said the wrong thing to this guy in this bar. Turned out he was a cop or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
hey.
That's what I do love is the moment where you see their like perfect run
Yeah,
come
it's
to an end when like they slip up and everyone's like, okay, yep, no, now you're done. But that does tie into what we're doing today, which
we're
is
solving murders.
we are solving some murders. This is the
Yes.
Painscreek killings. We are honestly probably gonna finish this game because
Fingers crossed, and hopefully we do it correctly.
because this is a very, very interesting game. As we discussed last time, we're gonna go to the mansion again
Yes,
because we now have the key to get into Vivian's desk.
we're gonna break into some desks.
We have some theories as to what's going
a game
on.
theory.
We have some game theories. For example, we know, or we have, at least I have this theory. I don't know about Jonah, that Vivian might have paid off the doctor
Yeah,
to
we've discussed this before.
abduct her daughter.
Yes, and
Because she couldn't conceive yet, she somehow had a kid. The doctor is getting paid off, and then so what I think was they were paying him to keep his mouth shut. He wanted more, and then they didn't want to give him more, so then they bumped him off.
Yeah.
Hence his dying as well.
and I forget there was something like I was thinking of separated twins or whatever.
It could that was the other theory we had was were these twins separated and like she adopted one and not the other.
And that was the guy who had the crush on her, so I'm hoping it's not like one of those what's their last name? It's not a
Lannister situation.
But, the Lannisters knew what they were doing.
No one needs another spoilers, Joffrey. I feel like you can say spoiler. Like,
Bran Stark.
Yeah, I feel
Spoilers,
like-
Bran Stark.
I mean, like I feel like you should be allowed to like spoil it now, seeing as how many years since it's ended.
Longer than you would expect.
Fun fact:
Yeah,
I've never watched a single Game of Thrones.
I've never seen the series. I've read the books, all the ones that are available right now, but like hearing how the series goes, I've kind of lost interest.
Oh, and watching,
In
I did
watching.
hear that the towards the end did get rough.
Rough. Yeah, like
So
I read the whole thing. Like I watched a video essay about the last episode. Is like, because I watch a lot of video essays.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whose office do you think this is?
So, Jeremiah.
Yes.
Oh wait, is this the desk we're supposed to be in?
I don't think so. Let's see what our inventory is. We have.
A desk key.
Yeah, we know it's Vivian's desk key.
Is this Vivian's office?
I don't know. I
It
forgot.
looks like an office.
I forgot that we started doing this.
You started doing this.
That we started doing this as a team.
As a team, just flipping on all the light switches,
That one.
increasing our carbon footprint.
Exactly. Who needs the planet? Am I right?
Yes. I refuse to live in a ecologically stable way until the corporations do it first.
I refuse to live in a way until I don't know.
I refuse to live in a way.
Ooh,
But anyways, Jeremiah.
we just unlocked this door.
Oh hey. It's locked. It's locked. But anyways, Jeremiah,
Yes.
I have been up to what I'm normally up to when I'm at home and not doing too much, and that's consuming content to keep the voices out. Have you paid any attention to what's the #1 series on Netflix right now?
I don't even know what the #1 series on Netflix is right now, actually.
It's Squid Game.
So, you did mention, I lied. I know that it's
I
that.
told him what
because
it is.
he told me.
He doesn't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it. So let's actually read this quick.
All right.
And then you tell me about Squid Game. Andrew came, told me he didn't need assistance. Said Scott is too inexperienced and is a burden to him. So Scott, I'm pretty sure, is... Do you have the book? Maybe we need to go over the list of names again.
Scott.
Wait a second. Don't we have...
Oh, the pencil's still here. Scott Brooks is suspect. He's the
suspect.
Yeah, he's the suspect. He's the guy.
What he hasn't realized
who
is...
might be Jamie Lannister.
Maybe. What he hasn't realized is that the garden has not been maintained well over the past few months, and that his drunk behavior is irritating, and that Scott is actually doing more work than he is. Andrew's the drunk guy that we went into his burnt house, and there was a summoning circle in it.
Yes, a summoning circle.
Don't know what's that like going on there.
Some demon summon.
Scott is a fast learner. He should be up to speed in no time. Charles was the one who insisted on hiring him anyways. Charles likes the boy. They've been hunting together quite a number of times. Charles always seems happy with his company. I just don't understand his love for hunting. He sometimes spends more hunting than his cabin than he does at home.
Would that make...
So
is there like a pipeline here where he goes from hunting animals to hunting mans?
Yes. So what I'm pretty sure is we're currently reading Vivian's diary.
Yes.
AKA Murder Victim's diary.
Yes. Among other murder victims.
Yeah.
There's an entire graveyard. Remember?
The name of the game is Killings.
Killings, and I did not realize how plural it was.
How plural it was.
Until recently.
I was shocked to learn that Scott has been asking around about Sophia. How did he know about Sophia? Who could have told him? Must have been Andrew, that drunk. I told him Sophia is gone. Those hallucinations of his is getting worse. He needs to see Henry and get more pills. I'll need to have Bernard keep an eye on Scott from now on. I'll try and see who he talks to and who he asks. Okay. Called Oliver. Actually, do you want to read this one?
I called Oliver and asked if he could be the main photographer for the Easter fundraising event. When he asked what the funds will be used for, I told him it'll be used to raise awareness of painscreek, to promote our town's tourism. After listening, he agreed to help. When asked how much he would charge, he simply said it'd be free. I was surprised. I appreciate this contribution for the town. My question is, why would you want anybody to be aware of painscreek?
That's fair. I was just making sure that stream sounded good, which it does.
The deal with Howard Medical came through just as I anticipated. Instead of being happy, I feel empty. Am I getting numb from work, or is it that I don't care anymore?
What is the deal?
The deal.
The deal with Harvard. What was the deal that they
Green
had
New
with?
Deal?
You can ignore that.
Our dinner tonight was quiet. Charles didn't eat much. He asked me about my day, but I didn't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, I don't want to talk to him much these days. Trisha was silent as well. She's distancing herself from me. I can feel it. She used to confide in me about everything. Now we hardly talk. Is stopping her from seeing Scott wrong?
Trisha being her daughter that we're pretty sure is not actually her daughter.
Yes.
Seeing as how she was deemed
Infertile,
sterile.
yeah.
Infertile. I don't want Trisha to be near Scott anymore. Wow. So May, she was like, is this wrong? 2 months later.
Yes.
Don't want her to be near Scott anymore. Of
No,
all
it's
the
not.
men in this world, why would Trisha pick him? This is unacceptable.
Do I want to bring up the fact that they're just moving on to different days, like when they have an entire other page?
Yeah,
out
like
for
you
them?
feel like July could be like
Yes.
July. Yeah, that would just be saving paper. You see where these people live? They don't care.
Good point. They're just totally wasting. How much did he even use this entire house? Whoa.
Is this hat significant?
Is it a hat in time? It's an indie game. Anyways.
What's that in the corner? Is it a
Glue.
clue or is it a texture?
Is it a clue or is it a ribbon?
Or is it the ribbon popping through?
Or is it the ribbon popping through? Clipping through the rest of the hat.
I think it might be that.
Can you imagine, like, you create a video game where all the, like, quote-unquote accidental clipping is totally intentional, and you're trying, oh, hey, it's a... Whoa.
Where would this go?
In the back of some poor toy soldier.
Have we seen
Or a
something?
clock.
Have we seen something that would use that?
Yeah, we... Is there something in there? Like,
this is locked.
What about that thing?
Can't go to
felt
fireplace.
conspicuous.
Oh.
Yes.
What are you?
201.
Room 201.
That would be for the hospital, wouldn't it?
Or would it be apartment 201?
Ooh.
I think it
That
might
makes more
be.
sense.
I think it might be for like an inn and suites. Let's go.
Yeah, there was that one locked.
There's a few locked ones. Let's go. Let's go find out.
Yeah, but don't you remember? Like, you know, we were at this place with all these rooms. One of them was locked, and we were asking ourselves, why were we here? We got nothing out of this. But
yeah, no, that was the. Oh, that was the actual, like, I think the main, not like not the houses, but that is like the inn.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have to go back to the inn. How do I get out of this place?
Do we unlock the desk?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So wait a second. We didn't unlock a desk. Actually, you're right. Looks like a desk key.
We need to go to an office.
Yeah, you're right. We didn't use the desk key.
So there.
And that was Vivian.
You just thought that Jonah wasn't paying attention.
Let's see. So, but it was Vivian's office, but there was... Oh, that's not her office. That's her bedroom.
Hmm.
Where would her office be? It wasn't the one in here, was it? There's
Mona
nothing
Lisa.
in here.
Pleased to please ya.
Man, I would pay to see her smile.
You're guaranteed to run this town.
Or would you pay to see her frown?
I'm sorry for all the panic at the disco.
How do we get through here?
A key.
But there's no button to like actually unlock it. Can look
Have
at
you
the
tried going
seams.
upstairs?
Maybe, because I know her.
Like, I don't know. If I had a huge humongous mansion,
Because this is the map of the second floor, so her.
it's a map of the soul. BTS.
I don't listen to BTS.
Anyways.
Mainly just because I don't. I can't. I feel like I can't appreciate it fully if I don't speak Korean, but I don't really have the time to learn Korean.
You can appreciate it.
I don't think it would unlock this, do you?
Fingers crossed. No.
Nope. So it was in Bernard's desk, and
Yeah. I think it had something to do with, what's her name?
Vivian.
Trisha. Vivian.
Trisha's the daughter,
Alright,
Vivian's
so
the
Vivian.
mom.
Alright, anyways, if I had a huge, enormous house like this, I wouldn't be putting any of the offices on the first floor.
That's fair, but they literally have a map to this second floor, and there's nothing. Unless...
And remember, I think we're also looking for, like, what do you call it? Chess pieces.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Doesn't work.
Oh,
Drawer.
yeah, that's how we got in.
Memories. Deals can't please everyone.
Now I need to... I don't know if we know what the deal that they had was. You know what I mean?
The hashtag deal.
What's their deal?
What's their deal?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything up here that... I wonder if... I wonder how we would get in that room, so... Because if this is the room... And it's locked from this side, and we can't, like, unlock it from this side, that means it's probably...
I'm just, like, imagining, like, the development of this game, and I'm thinking to myself, like, a bunch of people at a table asking, okay, but why does this person have this person's key?
That's fair. I remember Bernard had it for a reason.
Yes, and, like, a lot of the storytelling process, besides, like, who murdered who, is to ask, why would you find this key here?
That's fair.
Yeah, it feels like working a problem backwards. It's like, I need to put a key here, but I need a reason. It's a box.
Just a box of wine out here. Alright, you walk around for a bit. I'm gonna go put a non-sweatshirt on. I'm roasting alive.
How do I move fast?
Hold shift. This is the shift button.
I'm zooming.
You're zooming.
I'm doing some zoomies. Jeremiah leaving me alone in the game, knowing I don't have a sense of direction, all because he's sweaty. Alright, I'm just going to double check a few places where he has been. That's not it. There we go. No. You're back.
I am back.
He's in a plain white tee, like that one band from so long ago.
Hey there, Delilah.
Okay.
Okay. So...
Have you heard the dirty version of that song?
Can't say that I have.
I've not heard it, or
So
just read
that's-
the quote-unquote lyrics.
So that's the room that we were in. This is the door that we can't get through.
Yes, and I tried using the desk key on the desk.
And?
Nothing. Do you think we should go back to that apartment or whatever? Like room
Yeah, let's
2
go
or
back to
whatever?
the suites.
Let's go
Maybe
back to the
that'll...
suite. Sounds like a sweet idea.
Maybe that'll help us out. Now, Jonah,
Yes.
how would you feel about
Poorly.
once we finish this game up, we move on to something a bit spookier for the month of October?
Something spoopy for the spoopy season?
That's right, things are gonna go spoopy. Here at Things Go
RAR
Wrong.
XD.
Ubu. Things are gonna go wrong. By that, Jonah, I believe we do actually have a game in mind.
Have you heard of... Give me a second, let me...
You got this. I believe in you.
Have you heard of Outlast?
It's not Outlast.
Is that the one that came before? Is that the one that came first?
So...
Wait, what's the first game in the anthology or whatever?
So that is technically this is the first game in the anthology. However, the developers did make another game prior to that.
What's it called?
Until Dawn.
Have you heard of Until Dawn? Well, we're not playing that. We're playing its more contentious younger brother.
Yeah, fair. That's right. We will be playing. Drumroll, please. That is right. We will be playing Man of Medan.
Yeah, Midman.
A game that I hear is spooky.
Spooky.
And if you have watched this channel even a little bit and happen to have watched, you know,
His
that
brief
time,
Resident Evil stream.
that time where I tried to play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah. He tried so hard.
I did try so hard. Then you'll know I hate anything spoopy.
Yeah, he has no heart for the spoopiness.
I have zero heart for anything scary. And yet, I'm willing to do it for you guys.
He's willing to do anything for you.
Anything.
Just comment below what you would like him to do for you or to me, and he will do it.
You want someone to evade taxes for you? Allegedly?
Alright, side note. Have you seen that game, Mr. Turnip Commits Tax Evasion?
No, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's like, you know, this kind of a top-down game. Like, you got a sword. Hey, 201. Gasp. Oh, hey, and there's the, Oh, I love that sound.
What was this? Say again? Stephen
M.
Rent for your rent payment. Estimated rental agreement. However, the rent pay not received, you must pay additional rent. From Rosalie P.
Rent amount of $85. I half expected a body.
You know what? For some reason, so did I. Nothing has, like, led us to, like, believe that.
Yes, but,
However,
like, you know, I am just strongly of the mind that this entire game is just kind of eerie throughout. But they're going to sneak in, like, one cheap jump scare, and I'm just preparing myself for that.
whenever it eventually happens.
Yeah, whenever it eventually happens.
Okay.
It's a suit. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, would that be where the special key goes? Frick.
No.
Snap
Just-
into a Slim
just
Jim.
trying to-
Slim into a Snap Jim.
So, basically, we need a key for that.
I feel like we should be able to carry around a suitcase.
Yeah.
Pictures.
Hold on, let me... Do we not look at the pictures first or the
Pictures
notepad?
first. The notepad feels a bit like... We're onto some Slender Man-ish right here.
I don't like that. Does that look like a shadow of a person to you?
Could be the person taking the picture, you know?
Maybe.
Where can I find the key? I love how he used red marker in that one.
Hopefully marker. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
There's a reason I whipped around like that.
Were you expecting
I was
somebody to be
expecting
behind
something to be behind there. Oh, good. I needed this. Oh, boy. I was scared for a second. All right. Wait. Hold on.
There's no God in this room.
There's
only
a
me.
exactly. There's a Bible here, so like we're fine. Nothing can attack
There's
us
no
now.
God in this room. Only me. Steve Moss.
Steve Moss. So that's Steve M.
Steve-em, if you will.
So let's read Steve's journal.
Bernard Hopkins, 31. So there's the address.
Father died in mine accident. He was at home the day Vivian was killed. No alibi.
Oh, so this guy's
It's like a private eye.
private eye, or maybe he's just a true crime fanatic.
Maybe he is just really into crime junkies.
I know this is in, like, you know, the 90s and stuff, but maybe he was just, you know, sitting at home listening to a podcast in his footy pajamas. Oh, he interviewed with Dorothy.
Interviewed with Mary.
For the record, if you're
Cafe.
listening to true crime podcasts, I do not encourage you to interview anybody involved with crime.
No, honestly, that's
You're just an audience member.
that would just be a bit disrespectful, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Meeting with sheriff at the outpost at 10 a.m. on 5/11. Make a wish. Mentioned wanting to show me some files. So the sheriff will have files that he wants to share.
Found a hidden panel in the inn's reception area. Yeah.
It's part of the counter.
It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one. Oh. Do you think we need a Slim Jim?
Slap into a Slim Jim. That's not the...
We tried so hard.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna need to find his key. Wait a second. No, that's us.
Journalist ID. That's us. This is us.
So we still have yet to find out who killed her, what their motive was, and what the murder weapon was. I mean, we're gonna have to need. Wouldn't we need an autopsy to like look at the body?
I feel like.
Let's say where it was.
I feel like this crime would have had to be screwed up beyond. Oh hey, we weren't paying attention to this one, were we?
No, I think we need separate keys to open this.
Like the investigation itself would have had to have been fricked up beyond all repair.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it said at the inn's counter.
The inn's counter. Why would it be in the front of the counter though?
Yeah, like where on the counter did he meant? It looked like honestly it looked like it was a part of like this bookshelf, to be honest. It's not, but
I bet you I could find it.
you think you can find it?
I bet you I could find it.
Hey, wait, let's look at the picture again. Do
Where can I find the key?
hidden panel in the
One of the
inn's
corners.
reception area, part of the counter. The latch is placed at one of the corners.
Would it be underneath that thing or
It's not that corner.
latch? Look down.
It's one of the corners.
We're probably missing something very obvious.
Probably. Interception.
Insurption.
It's not like up top in one of the corners, is it?
I feel like it would be lower where you can't see it. Try to get a bit more to the left. Here's that key you requested.
I am what can scientifically be defined as.
Stumped.
Yeah.
This thing is certainly doing its job.
Okay. Hidden panel, inn's reception area. That's where we are right now.
Yeah,
it's part of the counter.
It's hard to pop open. The latch is placed at one of the corners. There's some interesting stuff they hide in there.
And so this probably isn't that. This is probably something else.
Could be, unless we want to.
Because this it looks like a tank.
Ah.
It's not like it's not along the seam here, is it? Popped in one of the corners. Yeah,
Give me a bit.
Yeah, you go for it.
How do I not crouch?
C.
That makes sense. That's
Wait,
the camera.
control.
Button. I don't PC game.
Yeah, let's walk around.
It wouldn't be like, you know, it would be part of the counter.
What was there? So up here there was just the rooms, right?
Yeah.
Not here, is it?
Check the corners.
What?
What? Hey! Whoa!
Whoa.
There's a rabbit!
Why is there a rabbit?
Can you imagine, like, you turn around and the guy with a bunny suit, like...
Oh, man, if this game took that kind of turn.
Can you imagine? We're gonna get FNAF'd in here.
Logbook.
There's a private investigator in town by the name of Steve Moss. Oh, he is a PI.
Oh, nice.
Rumor has it that someone hired him to investigate Vivian's death after the police ceased their own research. It's a tragic. It's
a tragic that Vivian's murder's case was never solved.
It's a tragic.
It was in fact a tragic.
Yeah.
Saw Matthew today while he was cleaning the church. He looked thinner than he used to. We talked for a bit. He told me that he will be leaving Painscreek soon, as his services won't be needed here anymore. Was it Father Matthew?
I think so.
I think the recent deaths in Painscreek affected him tremendously. Not to mention the tragedy that befell his adopted son, Scott. Yeah. Okay, yep. Even now, no one knows what really happened. None of the cases were ever solved. Sometimes I wonder if Scott did kill Vivian or was just unfortunate and wrongly accused.
I want to blame the priest.
I'm thinking it was one of her employees. Just because, like, my theory is she paid the employee to kill the doctor, but then the employee was like, if you don't give me money, I'll spill the beans. And she was like, I'm not going to give you more money. And then she killed him. Or they killed Vivian. Mr. Roskimad today decided to question me, see if I know anything he hadn't already learned.
I told him everything I legally could. When asked how I legally could.
Everything I legally could?
Why would you put that in a journal? When asked how his investigation went, he said something about an incident that happened in 1975, which might just be the breakthrough that he needed. As he left, I could not help but wonder if he had anything to do with the mansion maid who left Painscreek.
Yeah, remember there's the maid that ended up leaving that we thought might have been Scott's bio mom.
Yes.
Okay, well, honestly...
Wait, take a picture of that clock. I think it might be important that we know what time it is.
Okay, unfortunately that doesn't really leave us with much to do.
Or what other keys do we have?
The only other key we have is the, this, which is for music box or wall clock.
Oh, then let's look for a wall clock.
Looks like a desk key. Because next is diary. We probably would have a picture here. That was Vivian's journal.
We need to look for the handwriting. That looks like it was written by a butler.
Did we go to all of these places?
Do we have keys for any of those places?
I don't know. Painscreek Hospital. I think this is Bernie's.
2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, remember because we saw something that looked like blood.
Yeah. Or was that in the pentagram room?
I don't think that was in the pentagram room.
Aunt Cecilia's apartment code. We already did that, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Then let's go to Aunt Cecilia's apartment.
I don't know if we know where Aunt Cecilia lives. 5-day trip to 5 years, she decided to leave the village. Oh, Sophia was the maid who left. Told them she was once a maid to work. Today I commented a conversation with Vivian. She asked if Scott had said anything else since then. Like if she felt uneasy, she told me to keep an eye on him. I'm trying to see if there's a clue to maybe where this key was for again. Because I think we thought it was for the desk. I just want to make sure.
We wouldn't have anything that would have Cecilia's address in it, like, medical
Maybe.
records or whatever that thing is.
Derek is quiet. Paranoid. Trying to see if there's any clues in here.
I don't know who. That's some incel.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not really quite sure what house this would be for. Hmm. Yeah, that really doesn't leave us with much. So we know there's probably something in 1975 happened. So do we have notes on what happened in 75?
1989.
You can you can use the light if you need.
I'm used to reading in the dark.
So what would have happened?
March 7, 1974, Bernie's dad died.
Okay.
And something about, like, Trisha married, or whatever, 74. Viv married Chuck Charles in 1971.
Alright, well, let's go over to see
if we have any, like, Cecilia.
If there's Cecilia somethings, because we have a password.
Maybe in the medical records.
Yeah, so let's see. James, Bonnie, Rebecca.
Orton, Kyle, Alexander, Wanda.
I feel like we might actually have to do like some off-air research.
Oh dang.
To like figure out fully, like kind of put things together.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely, I feel a bit stumped right now, actually. Like, I don't know about you, but
Customers.
I think there was something about the photo lab that we needed.
Let's go to the photo lab. 28.
That's 5 Walnut Ave. So we're right here. So where's Walnut Ave? It's up here. Oh, Oliver's Photography.
Let's go to this Kinko's.
Yeah. Let's print some stuff out.
Dated reference.
There's markets. This is Walnut. It's not this one.
I wonder what I would name streets if I was allowed to.
Could we break and enter? No. Wait, wasn't the car...
What good journalist can't
Pick a
break
lock.
and enter, like, on a whim? There's not even people here, If I were her, and we are, I would just be kicking down every door.
Wasn't this the guy's car, right?
Could be.
What if...
Did we break into it yet?
I thought we did, but I wonder if...
It was the private investigator's car, right?
Yeah, I wonder if there was a key that we missed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was this guy's. And this was...
Can you open more than one door?
I guess we'll find out. There's no key on this side, is there?
No, it's just a weird stain in the crack region of the car.
I was kind of hoping that maybe we just like happened
But
to
it's
like
kind
miss.
of sus, I don't know, that like, you know, the investigator left his car here, like, you know,
That's
what happened to
true.
him? Where is he? What happened to him?
Um,
Oh, hey, look, blood. Wait, you could open the glove compartment. Oh, wait. Wait, try using the other...
I was gonna say if it was Bernie's key that worked, that would kind of freak me out.
Sus. Okay, so something happened to him.
So something.
Something
How
happened.
did we not notice that the first
We're
time?
kind of dense.
I swear, if we had more viewers,
Yeah.
the comments would have just been filled with,
Yeah.
"How did you guys not see the blood handprint?"
You stupid idiots.
Write in the comments how much of a stupid idiot we are.
No. You stupid idiots. The
That's-
bar special.
This is crazy. $3?
For any what flavor? I'm feeling dyslexic.
Cablina?
Do you want a blue light?
It's Cablina.
Kablina, do you want a blue light or an off scarlet?
Yes.
Half price sangria.
Oh, I'm always down for half price sangria. Where would we?
I thought we were going to the photo lab.
We were, but we can't get in.
Wild.
Oh,
We could look for a grandfather clock.
trying to think where would there have been a clock that we
I
should.
feel like the mansion might be like the best place to check. Like what homes? Like
Here,
right-
walk us to the mansion.
Oh great, I've got it.
You've got this. I'm trying to teach Jonah how to play PC games. For those of you wondering.
I'm a console gamer. I game console-y.
This is okay. Now the fact that we know that.
Something happened to a dude.
So you
in
know
his
when they
car.
said killings. Now I feel like that's one of those killings. Did we break into this car?
I don't think we broke into this car.
So look at unlock. Press I.
For inventory.
Yep, and then click on the Slim Jim, and then click use. Oh, I love that sound.
What do I do now?
Click the just mouse button. I wonder if there's something on the other side.
It's wild how you could open all the glove compartments. Alright. I see a car, I break into it. It's that simple.
Anything?
Doesn't look like it, but then again, we've also missed a very conspicuous
I was gonna say, is there any bloody handprints on it?
bloody handprint.
Oh, you don't know how to get to the mansion, do you?
If I told you I do not have a single sense of direction? I remember mentioning that. Did we find the thing with the big rock?
No, remember, we were pretty sure it was on the other side of the gate.
Gosh dang it, Pokemon Troubles can't even jump a gate. We'll find it. We'll find the mansion. He knows where it is. I just can't play a video game without getting lost in it.
Yeah, so if you get to up to this,
When I say I get lost in a video game, can we
No,
break
like-
into this car? Let's see if this,
let's just break up into all the cars.
one of these is going to have an open glove compartment. It was not that one.
Here, wait. Go back to the cemetery real quick. I do just want to try something.
The clock in the cemetery.
No. I'm trying to remember. Was it a passcode or a key that we needed? past the cemetery?
Nope, you gotta keep going that way.
You were about to walk us out of town, by the way.
I was?
Yeah.
Wild.
We were literally, it was gonna ask us, like, do you want to end the game here?
I don't know why you gave me the controls. I don't know places.
Oh, we need a key for that. Oh.
Could you imagine the luck?
Yeah, I thought we could have. So basically, go to
Fetch the bolt cutters!
if you just go to, like, towards, not towards, like, the full end of the street, but it'll ask you to, like, take a,
Like,
you'll take a left.
seriously, you are a journalist.
How do you not have, lockpicking set with you?
Or at least some bolt cutters, you know? The jaws of life. Where? Left or right? I'm improvising. Hey, look, another car.
That's the first car. So take a right.
Whoa.
Follow that road.
Why does everyone have the same make of car?
It was pretty bad. So I think at this sign, take a right. There we go. That should be better.
United States Postal Service. After a certain point, you really start expecting to see somebody standing on the...
I was waiting for you to get it, but...
No, I can't get it.
There's we have a map, by the way. I'm pretty sure, actually, from... I think we just take a right up here. I think? No, I'm lost. Oh, yeah, it's up these stairs.
Hey, those are conspicuous. Going up the stairs. What's this way? Just head back into town. Time for some.
I feel like... Here. Let me...
I feel like I could get my directions inside of a mansion.
see if we can get to Trisha's room. Is Trisha's room's over? Because I'm pretty sure she had a... Yes!
Oh!
No, I was not looking at our previous stuff that we've done before. Unlock. Would you like to click it? What?
It doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Try going lower. Crouch at it. Told you it was a grandfather clock.
I'm genuinely confused.
He thought he knew.
I thought I knew. All right, look around for a grandfather clock.
You ho. Okay. Okay, so it fits.
Okay, so it fits. Fits, nothing happens. Can we...
Alright, wait.
Hold on.
How do I get back to...
To what?
I want to look at the picture of the thing that I made you take a picture of. There we go.
Of that clock?
Yes. Yes. Small hand that way.
If you get this, I'm going to be genuinely impressed.
I think I'm going the long way around.
Yeah, I think you are. Eesh. Was that
How do I do this again?
P for pictures?
Oh. Yeah, I didn't do that right. Small hand this way.
Let me try one thing after you do this, if it doesn't work. Okay. For the sake of all of us, I have looked up some clues.
Dude.
It's just for the sake of all of us so that, you know, the stream doesn't get super boring. Because let's face it, Jonah and I are not the best investigators.
Excuse me, I have been watching Sherlock. It's a letter.
What's in the letter?
Dear Vivian,
Wait, who's this from? Henry Johnson. That was the doctor, wasn't it?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not writing to you as your doctor.
Oh.
But as a friend.
Watch, the one time we actually look up the thing, we skipped so far ahead that it's just like a massive bombshell is about to be dropped.
Yes. I know you had your suspicions about Charles, now that his
affair is revealed.
Oh, snap. Oh, we already knew that.
There's no point beating around the bush. If you want to protect yourself and Trisha, there's only one way. You have to make Sophia and the baby leave Charles.
There's a baby.
They will need to be moved away from painscreek. You will, of course, have to compensate her for leaving. As for Charles... Oh, you go ahead.
As for Charles, he will need to know that having his affair publicly known will destroy his political status. People are not so forgiving when the mayor here they trust is involved in such a scandal. I figure that Charles will try to add the child into the family registry. I would do the same if I were him. It is a boy, after all. The child will be able to continue the family line. If that should happen, I can only imagine what will happen to you. Do you take a picture of this?
What did I say?
Do you take a picture of this?
What did I say? I mean, I said multiple things.
Yes.
I have said... Oh, there's another part. Click.
I have given careful thought to your request, and here's my answer. I have provided a new prescription for your mother-in-law, Magdalene. It is 3 times the strength of her usual dosage. Detailed instructions will be sent with the medicine. Should you decide to do it, you will need to administer the medicine carefully so no one suspects anything. Call me if you have any questions. What?
Vivian killed her mother-in-law?
Whoa. Allegedly.
Allegedly still, but it's looking like it. So, here. So what we've learned is the possibility of our one theory that Vivian did not want Scott to be with Trisha because they were half siblings.
Yes.
Because remember, I said that I think one of my many theories was Sophia, the maid who left, was in fact Scott's mom, and she left because I don't know if I said this part, but like I'd assumed that like rich guys have affairs, so like assumed that that's why they like.
It happens.
Like yeah, I thought that might have happened.
You got the money, you got the honey,
or the fact that I thought we had a feeling that Scott and Trisha were related. That's why Vivian hated their relationship so much.
Mm-hmm.
It would make a lot of sense if they were half siblings.
Yes.
Wow.
Bombshell dropped.
That is a bombshell and a half.
Did we do anything in this cabin?
I'm trying to think.
Oh man.
What about?
No. Smoke it every day.
No.
What?
What?
What did...
That's not my PIN number. It's not my PIN number. I did use it for a password at one point, though.
What was it?
I've used 832 before, or 8832.
What does that mean here? Oh, hey, look!
I don't know what that means.
How do I put it in my inventory?
Oh, maybe just have to take pictures of them. Click.
How do I do that?
With the mouse. Alright. And then grab the other one.
Look, more keys.
That's a 7. Okay.
Or is it a V? Give me a second. Is it a V? Oh, is it a V?
It's a carrot. Key to where? Attic.
The attic.
Oh, I'm down to go to some attic. F. There's a key there. What's that to? Trisha's room. Maybe the box?
The box.
The box that we thought the thing went in? Oh, we're going to read her diary.
I like being with Scott. I can be myself in front of him. He doesn't judge me or tell me what to do. He cares about what I think. He makes me happy.
I'm sorry to teen girls everywhere. However, I am also going to attempt this voice.
I got it.
Scott and I have decided to have our own secret hideout. It will be really fun, Mother. Mum won't know that we are secretly meeting. Yours was a teen girl. Mine is like a Victorian peasant urchin. You can continue.
I'm so glad that Scott is now working at the mansion. Although having Andrew as his supervisor is probably not the best idea. He's drunk all the time.
I love how even kids are just roasting the crap out of this guy.
Yeah, he sucks.
He sucks. Everyone hates Andrew. All my homies hate him.
Yeah, satanic little...
That's fair.
Yeah, he's got some pentagrams in his... He doesn't even have skeletons in his closet. He has pentagrams in him.
On the floor.
On the floor.
Of a burnt house.
Hey kid, you want to see my room?
Sure, mister.
I don't want him to influence Scott in a bad way.
That's fair.
Scott has to work at the garden the whole day. After that, he has some errands to do. I guess we won't be meeting today. I miss him already.
Pretty sure this girl's like almost 20.
Yeah, probably. It's a hugely pink diary.
It is a very pink.
I wanted to learn photography, so Mom hired Oliver to be my tutor. At first, I thought he would be too...
Oliver's photography. That's the photo lab.
Oh, hey. Wait. His key would be in her room then, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
At first I thought he would be too old to teach. Plus, his techniques are probably too ancient. Rolling my eyes. But then he came.
Stupid old people don't know technology, am I right?
Another typo. I surprised that he's a very humble person. Despite our age differences, we talked for hours. I felt comfortable.
My question is, do you think...
What's the age difference, first of all?
That's true. I mean, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure she was born in 1974. So she's 19.
Okay, 19. Still sus.
Still sus. However, do you think the typos are on purpose? Being like, this is some people sometimes have typos in diaries, or do you think it literally just is somebody made a typo when typing this up?
Yes, that one.
You think somebody actually made a mistake? Okay. Yeah. Then he showed me...
As a starving artist and a struggling writer myself, yeah, it's an accident.
So it wasn't on purpose?
It wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't for the art?
It wasn't for the art.
Then he showed me the photo he took.
Oh, God.
Photos. They were... yeah. Do you know anything about Life is Strange?
Minimal.
The photo... Let's just... Spoiler alert for Life is Strange right here, okay? Photography teacher...
Bad dude?
Bad dude.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Anyways, now we're back. They were beautiful. It was around this point that I figured out that Oliver is perfect as a tutor, and that I shouldn't have been so quick to judge the old man. I'm glad Oliver is my teacher.
Opinion is going to change in 3, 2. Oh, wait, never mind. Nothing more about Oliver. Scott has finally finished moving all his stuff to the cabin. Winter's coming. It'll be extremely cold in the cabin. The fireplace should help. Maybe I should knit a scarf. I don't know why I keep reading it as skrit a snarf.
Skrit a scarf.
I should knit a scarf for Scott. Say that 5 times fast. Knit a scarf for Scott.
Get you a girl who can knit scarves. Or a man.
I'll visit him today.
Get you just somebody who cares about you, actually.
Yes.
If there's one... We don't judge here things go wrong. As long as you're in a caring relationship.
Consensual relationship.
Ooh.
Oliver from the photo lab borrowed a shovel and a wrench.
We have extras, so we told him he could keep the tools until he was done. So basically, if
He murdered somebody with a wrench and buried him in the...
Yes. All right, wait. Oh, you can get us to Trisha's room. Up the stairs and
I certainly can.
The left is, from what I remember. Here, I can take that.
Here you go.
I'll be the...
There's a journal on my...
I was going to say, now that you're leading us around...
Yeah, this is the first time ever
that you play PC.
I don't know, I used to play Spore.
Oh, that's fair.
Do you remember Spore? I remember Spore.
How old are we that we remember Spore? Wow. Okay, so... Okay, so this is the attic.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so what's in here?
I thought this was Trisha's room.
No, but you did manage to find the attic.
The lights are on, but nobody's home, I hope.
That's true. Now that you're running it, you legally have to put everything...
I have to stick the things into holes.
Well, you also have to turn all the lights on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't going to go in...
Do you think there's a way into the Vivian's thing from up here?
Dude, she's dead. Be respectful.
No!
The Benfield! The secret safe is... Oh, hey. Tea time. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Something that you skipped, you idiot.
Oof. What's tea? Well, when's normally tea time?
I don't know. We're too late.
3:20 apparently. That's way too early for tea.
3:20 a.m. is...
Watch, that was like the only thing that we needed to be up here for.
You stupid idiot.
Wait. What's that door lead to?
Wait, I'm making sure.
Oh, you're just making sure. Are these pill bottles?
Look at all these pills. Sometimes you take chances, sometimes you take pills. In the words of Fall Out Boy.
I can write it.
Better than you've ever felt it.
Hum Hallelujah, am I right?
It's the best Fall Out Boy song.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool. We unlocked this area. What's going to be in...
I'm going to sniff some glue.
Man, We've had a hard day of journaling.
We had a hard day of reading other people's journaling. I need to sniff some glue real quick. Where are the bath salts? I need to eat some face.
Yeah. Ooh, I think, wait, do what you're doing here.
Bottle caps. This is worth a lot in the apocalypse.
That's fair. Where's your Pip-Boy?
How do I crouch?
Left control. Crab walk.
Is this money?
No, that's wood.
Nice wood
Which
you got there.
currently, yeah, that's better than money. Jeez. Is there? No, those are just clams. Okay, I did see a journal, to your right, next to the grill. All right, so R to read, and then click the mouse real quick.
I didn't feel well today. Oh. I had a nightmare last night. I can't remember what it was like, but it was unnerving. I see Scott all the time now since he has started working at the mansion. He's always with Trisha. I used to be the one to hang out with Trisha. Oh no, it's an Inso diary!
Oh my gosh, this is the second one. Remember the other one that was...
Is it the same person?
Remember Scott's...
Is he just putting his sad incel feels into every journal he can reach?
Yeah, what was Wanda's, son's name? Do you remember that he was like the driver for the...
Did I write it down?
He was like the driver for the rich guy. He was super that way too.
Yeah, he was super that way. Yeah.
Mom said she feels better these days. It's as if she forgot she even has the cancer. It is the same guy!
Woo!
It's the same guy! Oh my gosh.
I hope she recovers quickly. Mr. Johnson is a great man to help us out like this. Alright. Trisha talked to me today. Oh god. Trisha talked to me today.
Trisha looked my way this morning.
She looked in my direction.
We're gonna get married tomorrow.
She sneezed in my general vicinity.
This poor guy's getting absolutely roasted. He's been dead for a while too.
He doesn't care. He's dead. He's in a better place. 6 feet under. I would never make her feel that... Wait, I skipped the part. Trisha talked to me today. She said Scott is busy recently.
Derek is his name.
She said Scott is busy recently, and she feels lonely. I would never make her feel that way.
I would never treat you bad. I'd pay attention to you all the time.
I cannot say it to her.
Also, I'm able to make fun of them, one, because you should make fun of them. Two, Jeremiah used to be a nice guy.
R/nice
I used to be an R/nice guy.
Oh god.
So I'm sorry to any people that I may or may not have offended during my days. Growing up, fighting cancer, you don't gain a lot of skills that you're supposed to have at the very beginning of high school.
Yes.
So I was not a nice guy beforehand.
Yeah. No. And I can make fun of incels because I frick.
That's fair.
Yes. I would never make her feel that way. I cannot say it to her, but I will be there whenever she needs me. We talked a lot. I wish every day would be like today.
This freaking guy.
Today, Scott came and asked if I know anything about Father Calvin. I only knew him as the previous church pastor before Father Matthew took over. I told Scott to ask Matthew about it. Scott didn't say anything and left.
Ooh.
Looks like they aren't getting along too well.
All right, let me see something real quick. Just want to make sure. That we're still getting audio capture from.
That was an
Hearing
experience.
footsteps and stuff.
I can hear in my ear hole.
No, I want to make sure.
Brought to you by Raycon.
Let's see, properties. Default. There we go. That should do it.
All right. Who among our viewers listens to music?
Do me a favor and walk us to Trisha's room, and I'll try to listen.
Last time I walked us to Trisha's room, I ended up in the attic. Nope, that's Yannick again.
There's no gameplay audio, I just realized. Here, let me... Again, just pause real quick. Sorry about this.
Sorry about this. On the bright side, you could hear us, right?
Oh, yeah, no, we can be heard the whole time.
Oh, good, because I was putting my everything into what's his name? Derek?
Oh, yeah, Derek.
Derek. He sounds like, Derek. Sorry to any Dereks in the audience. But... I don't know. It's something I would expect from a Derek.
It is something that would be expected from a Derek.
Especially if it's spelled with a Y.
Oh, that I didn't look to see. Don't think it's spelled with a Y.
Yes. Like, I'm sorry to Derek Wibley of Sum 41 Love You, but, if I read your name and didn't know you, I'd immediately stay away from you. DerYck, and you're Canadian. God.
The absolute audacity.
The audacity of that Canadian. Sorry to the Canadians in the audience, but no. Actually, I'm not sorry.
Okay, and then let's change properties one more time. Good thing is I mean, this isn't a game that volume needs to be heard a lot, but
you're missing out on a lot of piano noises.
Yeah, you're missing out on a lot of piano.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know why it's not. Why it's not doing that. Audio input capture. Audio.
Welcome to the wacky world of stream.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I promise it won't be much more. You know what? We've gone this far without it. It's fine. Go ahead. Trisha's room. It was at the top of the stairs to the left. So actually go back to exactly where you were. No, back. Just back. To the right. Take a left. Music box that was in the her closet. Yeah. Should be no. Desk. That's what it says. Trisha's desk.
I see.
So where is her?
I think it's her. It's that. Or that. No.
Wait, look at her desk to the left.
Oh, hey.
Is there a part that's locked?
Crouch.
Here, let me see something real quick. Let's see. Inventory. View. Drawer. How did I read desk?
Trisha's drawer.
So it's none of those.
Bottom one, I guess.
None of those.
Oh.
Do the honors, Jonah. Now that you're a pro.
Gonna stick the key inside of Trisha's keyhole.
Ooh, that was nice.
Love that sound. Not that you can hear it. Not that you can hear it.
Not that you guys can hear it, because...
Dear Trisha, you can always stay at my place whenever you feel lonely.
Dorothy. Who was Dorothy again?
I feel like she was old. Have you ever met a young Dorothy?
I think she's one of the maids. So that will be Dorothy's house. We should have Dorothy's address actually on file.
F it.
Oh, F. Dorothy's address should be on file in... I want to say the... Oh... Okay, so Steve Moss was absolutely murdered, because go back to this. Look at his checkout date.
Oh. Well, I mean, there's blood on the...
But, I mean, besides that, it's like he didn't check... Let's see. Can I see the mouse for just
But
one
I think Dorothy
second?
was like one of the medical ones, wasn't?
Yeah, I feel like. If not, she was one of the employees, I think. So that she should be in the. Derek. Yeah, this is the.
Oh wow, he looks like the bad guy.
Yeah, this is the guy. He looks like the bad guy in a Hallmark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Dorothy, here she is. 40 Black Pine Road.
Let's go 40 Black Pine Road.
Let's freaking go.
Jeremiah
now we're
is
making
not going
progress.
to let me walk on the street.
No.
No.
It'll take us forever.
Yes, it'll take us.
Also, because we have to get to
And I can't read
here,
maps.
somewhere here.
We gotta get along that length. Let's see if you can get there when we stare at the sky.
No. Here. Once we get back into a building, I'll allow you to walk around. Okay, so things are getting exciting again. Because now we know for a fact that, we know for certain.
For certain.
For certain.
We don't know
However,
for certain.
It seems highly plausible at the fact that the reason why Charles, aka the father, was so close to Scott is because he knew
It's an affair.
it was his son.
It's an affair.
It's not this house, is it? Man, who keeps their gate?
Unrelated, but
Oh, it is.
unrelated, but what's your favorite Hallmark movie, Jeremiah?
Anything with
Don't say Candace Cameron.
that's exactly
No.
what I was gonna say. Anything with Candace Cameron.
No.
Anything with the girl who played Aunt Becky in Full House.
She got released and she's going back to Hallmark.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Aw.
A new home, a new lifestyle in the heart of town.
As assisted living. Huh. T.
That's what I call my insulin.
Assist.
Pardon?
I find it funny just because I can relate to literally any of the meds I've ever been on in my life. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm just gonna... examine. Scriptures by Reverend
Keith.
And we don't...
I just find the name Keith funny for some reason, I'm sorry.
I like how they don't let us read the scriptures by Keith.
It's biblical, trust me. Glaces.
Pick up.
A diary.
First of all...
How does Keith sound like?
I do want to just take a moment to appreciate all the hardworking people of Townscreek who've been meticulously keeping diaries for years for us to just rummage through.
Imagine if they would have just formed a book club, this mystery would have been able
Everyone with like one piece of information.
Yes. If they would have just all talked to each other, form a book club, a diary club, if you will.
So this is Dorothy Peterson.
Charles asked something of me today. He asked if I would be willing to stay with Sophia. That he'd arranged to have a house rented out a little way from the mansion.
So this is in 75. Remember they said the event in 75 is probably what happened.
And here we are in February of that day.
We're in the year of our Lord and Savior, 1975.
Our Lord and Savior, Gerard Way, 1975. Where was I?
As stay with Sophia.
I told him, that he'd arranged to have a house rented out a little ways away from the mansion. I told him that I would help, but that Sophia's pregnancy will eventually show. There's no way of hiding it. He seemed very worried. Charles, did we take a picture of this?
Yeah.
Charles came up to me and expressed his gratitude for taking care of Sophia. He said that I would be covering all the necessary expenses. He told me not to tell anyone about it. As for Sophia's growing belly, when the time comes, I am to make up something about her running errands outside of Painscreek. I'm not sure if that'll work.
So Dorothy was trying to help cover up the affair.
The Pregante. Sophia is 8 months into her pregnancy. Her belly's big now. Judgy. I asked her how she felt. She told me she's happy and she feels hopeful for their future. She said it would be best if the baby is a boy. I can understand why she's thinking that way, but I can't help but wonder how Vivian will feel about it all. What will the ramifications of this be?
So I can almost guarantee... Also, it keeps saying content recorded. Where are they recording this? Like, would this be something that we would be able to see?
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, wow, we've been taking pictures of things for no reason.
Dang.
Whoa. Alright, Derek Tyler. And different... Oh, God. That's good to know.
This is nice. It means murder case report.
This is nice to know exists.
That's nice to, yeah, that's nice to know that all those things exist.
It's
Locked. Is there anything else?
Open the
in here?
furge.
It's crazy, dog. Crazy.
It really do be like that.
Zoom.
Wow, this is a cramped toilet.
You got legroom there at least. However,
This looks like a kind of place
how tall do you think this female journalist is?
I don't know, but this looks like the kind of place that an abusive English family would keep their wizard stepson in.
Oh no! I've got a lightning bolt on my head.
Can you open the doors?
It's Lord of the Rings for those of you who
Yes.
don't know.
White freaking towels.
Oh my gosh. Literally, whoever sells towels in this place has made a killing on just
White
White
freaking
towels.
towels. I hate it.
Oh my gosh. You guys all abandoned this place. Why is everything still locked? Oh,
this is better.
that's a sick tub, though.
Yeah. Can you pull the plug?
Oh.
Aw, that's a shame. Is that a detachable shower head? For those lonely nights?
It looks like it is not. I mean, you can still use it for the lonely nights. You're just going to have to,
Why
like...
is it at that angle, though? It's
probably... The water pressure probably comes
spraying
through here.
horizontally.
It probably, like, arcs it just like that.
That's so weird, though.
Okay, so basically, there's...
You have other keys, don't we? Use it. No.
Just in case Bernard, the creep, has keys to that.
creepy
All right.
butler.
You do that.
Where else are we heading to, Chief?
Trying to think. Didn't we also have to find some red box near a tree stump?
You know what? I'm stumped.
Ha.
I'm so sorry. That was fun while it lasted. Helping and serving others in the name of God. It's not just the words. It's not just new words. It's a new lifestyle. By Susan Frazier. Oh God!
So what else were we supposed to do?
The power of God is almighty and unlimited. He is responsible for creating the heavens, the earth, and your various... I highly doubt this is anything important.
It's probably not. Here, wait. Let me just run around the house real quick.
Go around the house. Do some zoomies.
So Dorothy's house. There's nothing in the bathroom. In here, we found just the diary.
A journal. Love that noise.
I'm trying to think, did we find everything in... I can't even unlock this one. There's nothing outside. There's
Were you
actually
trying to Skyrim the lock?
Maybe.
Kneeling at it and stuff like that?
Maybe. And up here.
Where does that leave us?
Leaves us with a door that's just locked for some reason up here, and
I feel
no
like
idea where the key
as a
is.
journalist, we would be able to, like, you know, get away with kicking the door in at this point.
Also, this house has been abandoned for how long?
No spiders. Where are the spider webs?
Yeah. I think I'm looking back at some of the stuff that we did. And I think we can, if I remember correctly, so can you get us to the church, perhaps?
I was thinking about the church because of, like, you know, the kids' room, and there are a few locked things that, like, you know. Gonna have to find it first. You know, I expected to find, like, you know, the photo hut key in Trisha's room. Closed. That place looks like a church. I don't think it is.
No, but so if you should go straight and then take the right road. Take the right road. Like, fully right, I'm pretty sure you should be able to get into it.
That is what she said.
No, that's... Okay, now take the rightmost road. Right, that's left.
We still have that password for somebody's apartment.
Ooh. Ooh, sorry, I hit that thing.
Making my way downtown. I forget the rest of the lyrics, I'm sorry.
Talking fast, walking fast. Oh, there's the church.
I found it!
Okay.
I've entered the church.
Wait, let me see something real quick before we actually go into the church. So, where was the thing? So, apparently... I thought there'd be like...
There's numbers on the side of that. Oh, 1203. Wait.
Oh!
Alright, go to the boys' room.
This kid's room?
Yeah. Remember he had a...
Oh, you're right! Scott's room.
Yes, I'm paying attention. Sometimes. Take me to church. Oh, snap. Oh, crap.
Oh, his thing.
1203?
1203.
No.
Try 0318. 0318.
Oh crap. Doesn't work.
Try. I don't know.
We're gonna find something for this. 1203. 1203. Wrong button. Frick.
So 1203 didn't work. It's only 4 digits, right?
Yeah. Do you think we have enough chess pieces for the puzzle?
Maybe. Examine? Wait, click examine.
There's some dates on the calendar. No way.
Here, mark the... Or look at the calendar again. What were the dates on it marked? Practice, final court appearance.
Public baptism.
What month is that?
October 1995.
Maybe 1902? 'Cause wasn't that when the old guy was born, the pastor?
Oh, check it out.
I feel like 19. No. Here, let me see. It could always be.
He's a kid.
So, there's nothing in here. Trying to think. It's hard keeping like all the things. Maybe that's why some people have so many notes.
Let's shoot a chess thing. Where was that? Oh, would it be like, since October is like 10th month, 10, 07, 10, 12, 10.
Maybe... No.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a drawer in here?
Oh, wait. 10 whatever.
1302?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? Or was it 1203?
We'll figure out. I think it was 1203. Oh, man. Whoa. Is that a key? Oh.
Nope.
Dear Diary. I visited Scott today.
So this is 95. This is...
May 13th. So, like, before what's on the calendar.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you just read the first paragraph?
How could Sophia be dead?
His mom.
His mom.
Read the next sentence.
How could Andrew, Henry, and Vivian killed her? What? How? Okay. Did Dorothy know? How did Wanda or Charles? Did they know? Why didn't anyone tell me? Okay. This is some deep crap we got into here.
I visited Sophia's grave today. It was just a wooden cross that Scott made. There was no name on it. I placed some flowers in front of it. She always had a liking for flowers.
We had mass today. Vivian and Henry were there. Andrew, as usual, didn't come. All I can think of whenever I look at them is whether they actually killed Sophia or not. As they praised the Lord throughout the sermon, I felt so sick to the stomach I couldn't bear to see their faces. What should I do now? I know I should forgive them, but it's so difficult. I'm dying inside. I wish I never visited Scott. I wish I never heard what he said. I wish I could just forget everything. I need to talk to Andrew. I need him to confess.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe Vivian confessed to Scott that they had killed his mom.
Hmm.
And then in turn they had killed Vivian and pinned it on him.
Okay.
Maybe?
Maybe.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah. Charred body found in burned home. Oh, hey.
Body covered in third-degree burns. What if the pastor then murdered this guy?
Alcohol bottle soaked. Might have been soaked.
Can we get down? Sometimes you have to like move it around to like quote unquote like be able to like there. Or is it unlock? Wait until it says unlock, not open.
Okay.
Okay, this I might actually know.
Alright.
If I remember correctly, the birthday of the pastor.
Okay.
Where's the... Can I see this?
Here.
I feel like this would be his birthday. So... I have it here, but I know we have it down here somewhere. Or it was in one of our things. 10/24 1902. 24. So 92 or 02? Because it would be 1902.
Yes.
Let's freaking go.
What?
What? Close. And open again. Go to the other one, maybe? Maybe we have to do the same thing on the other side? Okay, so 10/24 02. This one better have something good in it. Documents.
Ooh.
We love a good document.
Dear Father Calvin.
Click.
This is a letter about the things that I've witnessed during my stay in Painscreek. While in service to Mrs. Magdalene Roberts, I have no one to confide in. I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumored that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Tricia, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia.
Okay, so they had an affair with that. We didn't know.
They had an affair. A boy was born. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to is a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into Robert's family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack.
So basically, this is a letter from someone who was with Charles's mom.
Yes.
So they were looking for Sophia, I guess.
Mhm.
What I want to confess in this letter is not about Sophia, although it was initiated by her disappearance, which we now sort of feel like it was a murder,
Yeah.
like his mom was murdered. It's about Miss Roberts' untimely death. You see, Miss Roberts had a heart condition, had been affecting her for a while, remember?
Yeah.
The letter that we found.
Medication.
However, her medication had always been kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. The family doctor, Henry Johnson, confirmed the search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was some rest, as much as she could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Miss Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress on her? Yes, but should it have killed her? According to the physician attending to Miss Roberts back home, no, definitely not. In such a short time span, she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave home, I couldn't help but wonder who could have wanted Miss Roberts dead. Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Miss Roberts? I'm going to keep taking pictures, though.
Sylvia Eden.
I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I'm in no such position, and I'm afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. So
things are happening.
So right now there are theories going around.
Yes.
We know Vivian most likely killed her mother-in-law.
Yes.
We know what else do we know? We have a feeling that Sophia might have killed or been killed by a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Let me see. Was there other stuff around here? Wasn't there a basement in here that we couldn't get into?
Yes. It's locked.
Okay.
No key to that one.
No. I'm very intrigued now.
Very, very interesting.
Like, one of these days, my insatiable turning on light habit is going to just...
When are we going to get to the jump scare?
I don't know. I don't want to be jump scared.
Alright, so, but that thing was in, like, you know, the pictures that, what's his name, was taking. The confession booth?
Yeah. Wait a second. Where are the pictures?
There you are. Yeah, see?
Oh, that's probably telling us that we had to come look
Yeah.
at these things because there were locks on them. Ah. And what did we find out in here? Oh, that the fact that they probably killed somebody.
Wait, pick up the photo again. Anything on the back? No.
No. Did we gain any keys from that?
No.
No.
We still have the chess pieces, though.
That's true. Do you remember where the cheese
cheese pieces?
The cheese pieces. Do you remember where the chess pieces were too?
Yes.
All right.
They weren't in the mansion study, were they? I don't think they were in the mansion, but I think, like, you know. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
As soon as I find my way out. Kind of conspicuous that it's called Painscreek, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, actually.
Oh, hey, where do you live, Painscreek? Oh, I heard.
Oh, so you listen to Dance Gavin Dance. No, that's not. No! Jeez.
I don't know where anything is.
Actually, is there sheriff's... We haven't been back to the sheriff's office, have we?
Not in a while.
That's at the very front of town. Take us there. Take us there, Jeeves.
The front of town is here?
Basically the opposite end of where we are.
Alright.
Just follow that way.
We're walking
And
places, walking
maybe
places.
we'll do whatever is at the sheriff's department and then end the stream.
That sounds right. Yes.
We've learned some
dark and incriminating
big things. Big things are happening here at Things
So
Gone
am
Wrong.
I.
Big things are happening, and so am I.
Yes.
I am
The
happening.
time has come, and so have I.
No, I haven't.
Here, right?
Go to the cemetery, take a right. You can go... I don't know if you can go I don't think you can go through the cemetery. Alright, go back. I made a mistake.
Those are some rustly winds.
We're gonna have to take a left. So, here's my thinking.
Think it.
If a private investigator... And take a left up here. If a private investigator were to show up dead,
Yes.
where would all his belongings go?
The river.
I was going to say the sheriff's office.
Oh.
To the left. So, here, my thinking is,
Your thinks.
if this guy did in fact die,
Dead.
it's gonna, like, something's gonna be in here.
Did we break into this car yet?
No, that's our car.
I'm breaking into... Oh, wait. No. I wanted to break into
How
it.
many ways can we end this game? Okay, so can I see this real quick? Because I need to remember. There was something in here that we needed. Or, like, we...
No.
No.
Oh, hey.
Is it just that drawer that opens or all of them? Okay.
A car key!
I swear, okay, we won't end this if that opens up the guy's glove box. I'll say
Alright.
that. Can we get anything else out of here?
Nice keychain.
And a dog whistle. Nothing in there.
Vivian Roberts murder case, record of alibi.
Interview with Charles Roberts. I wasn't there when my wife was killed. I left for New York on July 18th to attend a conference meeting that was supposed to last for 3 days. I was supposed to be back on the weekend. The morning of July 20th, however, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing that Vivian had been murdered. I could not believe what I heard. I cut short my trip and immediately came back to Painscreek. I wonder if they'll tell us what the murder weapon was in this.
We gotta find out, you know?
In your religious gathering event in Hartford, this is the pastor where the different churches on a state's vicinity meet and discuss what we can do to help. Event started on the 18th for 5 days to the 23rd. I represented Painscreek Trinity Church at the event. This guy has a rock solid alibi.
Rock solid. I still don't trust him.
The pastor?
Yes.
He could have hired a hitman. Maybe he was just so mad that because if he found out that Vivian had them killed, maybe he killed Vivian.
Interesting.
Maybe he was pissed. For Scott. If, in fact, Sophia is Scott's mother, which I think it's all but confirmed at this point.
Yes. Alright, and then there's Bernard.
I was prepared for the fundraising event when I felt sick. However, there was no one who can really do my job, so I kept working. At about 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian goodnight and head back home. Dorothy Patterson saw me leave. No, there's no one else that lives there. I live alone. Bernard was not feeling well that day. He left slightly earlier than usual. He finished his work before he left. Saw how sick he appeared. I wonder how he could have kept working. Well, I guess that's why they trust him so much. What if he wasn't sick? And she's saying this. He was like, how did he finish all his work if he felt so sick? Her, or me. I was around the mansion most of the time, either preparing the food or making sure the other maids were doing their jobs. Fundraising event, which was to be held the following day, important to Vivian. So we're all making sure everything would be perfect. By the time Mary left, it was already past midnight. I locked the doors and then went home by myself. No, I live alone. So far, Bernard and Dorothy's are
shaky,
sketchy. But Bernard did have blood in his house.
Yeah.
Name is Mary Martinez. I've been working in the kitchen for the past few days. Upcoming fundraiser event. Jimmy's Bakery was supposed to deliver the cakes. A few days before the event, they called to inform us that they can't make it. Suddenly, I was in charge of the cakes. So mad because we didn't have much time, and this event was supposed to be extremely crucial for her business. After hearing of the murder, all my anger and work just sort of became irrelevant. Derek Tyler, a.k.a.
him.
He has motive to pin it on, not necessarily to kill Vivian, but motive to pin it on Scott.
Yeah.
I remember dropping off Mr. Roberts off at the airport on July 18th. Supposed to come back after that to drive around for Vivian, but she told me to take a break since I haven't had a day off in quite some time. Decided to visit a friend of mine who's moving upstate to West Dakota. What sort of friend? An elementary school buddy that used to live here, but moved when he received a scholarship. I stayed at his place for a few days before coming back to Painscreek. Yes, he can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give it to you later. Derek never gave the number.
Ooh.
Derek's one of my lead suspects. All right, and then what's up top? To Sheriff Howard.
The crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon used is an object with a heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description.
Okay.
To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who's experienced in the use of the weapon.
Sexist. I mean, he did say strong woman, so.
The victims must have been facing the victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found in the front of the torso, as well as the backside of both forearms, showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. So like this. Yeah. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrows. This clarifies the following. The victim was facing the killer.
So that must have meant that they might have known the person?
Maybe.
Or they were just facing the...
defending themselves, of course. So.
Yeah.
That the killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and free that the killer is left-handed.
That's good information, because not many people are left-handed.
Yeah, I am right-handed.
Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption is that it being an axe still remains. Since it was me doing you a solid, do not, under any circumstances, leak this information, or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want any more than necessary to know about these. Doesn't want anyone to know more than necessary.
Anyone more than necessary.
Okay, I thought I was reading that wrong.
Yeah. Hope the above information helps. Sean M. Smith. All right, so I guess we have a car key.
Yeah, let's try to get to the car.
The bloody car. This is the truest crime. No crime has ever been so true.
We're getting some bombshells today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is crazy.
It's totes cray-cray.
Yeah, so just follow this straight, and it'll bring you to the car. And fingers crossed, it opens this glove box, and we can find out what's inside. Is
that the car?
Yeah.
Sick.
So we can find out what's inside before leaving you. It's on the right side. So, unlocks, car key, fingers are crossed. You love to hear it. You can't hear it, but we can.
First off, pick up.
Lockbox 201.
Oh, we have to go there, don't we?
Yeah, but it's like right here. Read.
My head hurts, my tire's flat, and the phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Oh god, I thought he was the one. I was wrong, he's not the killer, he's not. Well, that's ominous.
That is ominous AF.
Yes.
I mean, this is literally the place where we have to use the lockbox, so I guess we might as well since we're here.
Okay, so he's not the killer, he's not... Do you think he's talking about Derek?
I don't know. I wonder if he's talking about he thought Scott was the killer, but he found out Scott wasn't the killer.
I forget, is Derek dead?
I think they're all dead because it's been a while.
4 years. There's some things here. He's on to me. I had to hide the key in one of those drains by the roadside. He'll never find. Alright, drain by the roadside. Okay.
That's from the church, isn't that?
What's the button for?
This is one of the church things.
There's some things we have to do before we quit.
Okay. Or do we just save that for next time when we go to the church?
If you say so.
We'll save it for next time. However, we will read this journal before we finish.
Ever since I received the messages of the key, I have been following the anonymous person blindly. What a fool I've been. I need to revisit my investigation notes to see if I've been missing anything important. I looked through the alibis recorded by Sheriff Howard. There are 6 interviews. Charles, Matthew, Byrne...
Yeah, we looked through those.
Art, Dorothy, Mary, and Derek. Then I noticed it. One of them is lying. It was recorded that there was an event, yet I remember reading somewhere about it being cancelled. Where did I read it again? I can't seem to remember. Oh my god, I just realized that the E in all of the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison to all of the other letters. If I can find a typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. Well, we've been things go wrong.
I don't... We're close.
We could finish it if we wanted to, I think.
No, not today.
No.
I feel like it's gonna take another while. But I feel like we're getting close.
I think so too. I think we're going to be able to finish it next time and maybe even have time to stream something else.
Hopefully. If not, we'll just be able to finish this, and then after we finish this game, it will be Man of Medan. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, for joining the journey with us. Let us know again in the comments if you have any theories of what's going on.
And be sure to follow us on YouTube and Twitch.
At Things Go Wrong 0. I've been Jeremiah.
I've been Jonah.
And
we are Things Go Wrong.
No.
And so are you.
This is when you...
Oh yeah, stay clenched.
Yeah, I've accepted it now. If I set you up...
I'm so unused to you accepting it.
If I've accepted you, if I've set you up for it, now,
that's why it was wrong. That's why it felt wrong.
I've accepted it. You have to, now just say it. Because
stay clenched, beautiful people.
I didn't like it before, but now I've just...
And stay voiced.
I've accepted that this is part of our brand. Staying clenched. I'm not clenched anymore. My butthole is loose AF.
Well, nice to this show.
This is what happens when you do nothing but joke for a solid,
Speaking of joking, you want to loosen this finger?
Let's go loosen these fingers.
Alright.
Bye, guys.
Bye.